Hey guys, YGO Pro here. My name's Jared. It's been a while since I made a video, but I made a Ritual Beast deck, and I just want to let you know what my build is. I've been taking it to tournaments. It's been doing pretty well. Top 8'd twice. One of those times was a top 4. I'm just going to show you my deck. I'm not going to show you my side deck. I'm just going to show you like part of the side deck that I think really matters, because side deck is really up to preference. Chicken Game is here because Chicken Game is OP. Yeah, let's get started. Alright, 3 copies of Elder. It's your caster, lets you normal summon. Again, which is broken. 2 Wen, lets you summon one of your banished monsters. And then 1 Lara and 1 Zampilica. It's the same card. This one destroys it at the end phase, but it's the same card. It's just different names, so that way you have different names to go into and banish for your fusion cards. So that's it for the Ritual Beast Tamers. For Ritual Beast Monsters, best card in the deck, Ritual Beast Cannahawk. Banishes your cards. You can get it after 2 turns, but you're almost never gonna pick it up because you're always just cycling them and going for fusion. So, but it is helpful just in case, you know, if you don't have any cards in hand after a couple turns, and then you draw one, and then you get after turn 2, you get to pick up the card you banished. It's really good. So obviously 3 Rin Pengu. If you don't open with Cannahawk, you always want to open with Pengu. It's the second best one in the deck. It's not hollow, so it's a bummer because most of these cards are hollow, but it's a really good card. You need to play it 3. Gotta be one of my favorite cards in the deck. Ritual Beast Apellium, not only because it's a beater and then you can gain 500 and it's a level 4 that can go to 2300 easy, but also when it gains 500, you have to banish a card from your graveyard, which means you can put cards from your graveyard into the banish, which is really helpful, because you can then just decontact back if you only have like 1 or something. So Apellium is really good. Helps you with your combos. And then 1 Petalfin for the name, and it's a compulse, so that's pretty good. That's all of the Spiritual Beast monsters. For the rest of the monsters, we have 2 Veilers. Veiler's really good this format. If you run into a Trish or, you know, that Light Swarm Infernoid deck, you know, it's the same deck, Infernoids and Light Swarm, just Infernoids is better right now. But yeah, Effect Veiler is good right now. And then I played 1 Ryu. This card, I didn't have it in, and then I think I took out like Book of Moon for it. It's so good right now because they're always searching, and like it won me so many games. Like it won me a couple games against Necros because I'd be like, alright, macro, Thunder King, and then he'd be like, alright, I can't do anything, and then I'll be like, alright, next turn, Cannahawk, go for my plays, and it's just so good. 2 Emergency Teleport, this card's really bad. It's so bad, but you know.
Don't run it.
Yeah, don't run it. Really good though. And we got 2 MST, you gotta side the 3rd. You don't need 3, but if you play like Cleese or Ignites, you gotta run it. And then 1 Ritual Beast Bond lets you go for your big guy easier. So it's really good card. And then 1 Gold Sark. I decided to play this card because it lets me banish cards easier, and it's like it's a free Cannahawk. I usually side it out, but it's great to have in your deck, you know, if you draw. I never draw it, but you know, I think it'd be great situational card. And then D-Fissure and Raigeki. It's a funny combo, D-Fissure, Raigeki, because it's like, alright, I'm going to go for D-Fissure, now I'm going to Raigeki, now all your monsters get banished. So it's like, you know, screw you, Necros, or Burning Abyss. So it's funny. I love those cards.
Same thing with Raigeki, Dark Law.
Yeah.
Love playing that.
Alright, for traps, 3 Steeds, best trap card, lets you destroy any amount of opponent's monsters equal to the amount of monsters you have. So it's, you know, the combo decontact and then, or Steeds into decontact fuse, and then they lose like 2 monsters. So that's good. Ambush, it's Return from a Different Dimension, lets you special summon 2 monsters for free. You always want to do it at the end of your opponent's turn. So, three, yeah. It's really good. So yeah, you're always going to be searching for them. So it's great that they're searchable. 2 Mind Crush. Love the ultra rare. 2 Mind Crush, really helpful. if you have a D-Fisher on the field and you need to get something banished, you can just Mind Crush and call like 5-headed dragon. It really doesn't matter. And then, but you know, with all the other decks searching, if you don't have the Thunder King Ryu, it's a great card to have. 2 Fiendish, Effect Negation, stops the attacks. If you draw slow hand, but you have the Fiendish, you can stall. And then for the 1-0s, Solemn Warning. I don't usually run this, but it's so good right now because you need to, if they get out the killer, there's nothing you can do. So, cool ports. Vanity's Emptiness. I was in a stall duel with this one guy yesterday, and I played Vanities, and I knew who was playing Ignites, and so I went, alright, summon Cannahawk, did the stuff, and then let him go, and then he set the scale, and I went Vanities, and he's like, wow. And because the highest attack they have is 17, so it's just like, alright, check, and I won that game. And then finally Macros is, you know, another D-Fissure, or D-Fissure is another macro, so really good. So that's the main deck, 40 cards, really good. I love it. It's such a hard deck to play, but I really enjoy it.
Takes skill.
Yeah, it really does. Alright, for the extra deck, for the fusions, Ritual Beast, Ulti Cannahawk. A lot of people play Defusion, but Defusion doesn't actually work against this deck because this isn't technically Fusion Summon, it's Special Summoned, because it's not considered a Fusion Summon, so it's really good. This card lets you search for the cards, and that play that somebody found out where you activate the first effect, and then you activate the second effect, send one to the graveyard, go for, and then Apelio, the other one to your Banish again, and then you Special Summon. It's just so many plays with this card. It's so good, so good. 2 Apelio. I don't have a third. It really doesn't matter. I've never needed a third. If I need to summon 2, that's fine. I only need 2. I'm never summoning 3. Or if I need to send one with Rempengu's effect, I still would only need 1. So I don't see any problem with 2. 2 Dolphin. I love this card. It's so funny. You just sit on his big ass. That's 2800 defense and can't be destroyed by card effects. Really funny just to sit on and wait for the cards you need that are good. And then finally, your big guy, the new guy, Ritual Beast, Ulti Guy Apelio, so good, so strong, especially if you have cards in your hand with the effect negation, but gets over everything. I don't know if Killer can be destroyed by battle, but I haven't played Quill Ports in a while, so. And then for the XEs, 1 Levier, just in case I ever need to go into it. Steel Swarm Roach, really funny against Infernoids. Abyss Dweller, and then for your expensive cards, 101 and Exiton. Not really that expensive anymore.
101's like $10.
Yeah, but Exiton's like 20. I don't run Castel. I don't have a Castel.
Yo, the Megaton though.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the Megaton. And MVP, the extra deck, Lightning Chidori. He's usually, if I XE what I make, he's so strong. Against so many decks, like Shadows. If I play Lightning Chidori, they're screwed. And pretty much all decks that set, you know, it's so strong. I love this card so much. The market for this card has gone up so high, but I already had one because I'm like a fan of Beast. So yeah, that's the extra deck, 15 cards. I'm not going to show you the whole side deck, as I said, just cards that I feel that you need that have been really helpful to me. Flying Sea, probably the MVP. Ignites are a thing, and these are just so good. So very good against them. So
Burning Abyss too.
Burning Abyss, it's so funny. So Flying Sea is pretty good. Debunk, also an MVP, and then Mystical Space Typhoon, you gotta side the third because of all these pendulum decks right now. Even the Yuya deck with the
Perform Pal?
Not Perform Pal, with the what's it called? Yeah, Perform Mages and Perform Pals, so they even use pendulums. So, and they're getting support, so they're gonna be good. So you gotta side the third MST. But yeah, that's it for the deck. Hope you guys enjoyed this. You know, this combo right here. If you open this, you win. So it's like drawing Exodia first turn. People usually let you go first unless they actually know the deck, but nobody really knows the deck that well. So you usually do pretty well. It's a threat, and it's a great deck. I really love playing it, so I recommend it. Thank you guys for watching. Great to be back, and see you guys later. Bye.